Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the first episode of A Better World. I'm your host, Luis Acevedo. And I know that in the introduction video before this one, I said that this was just going to be a YouTube channel. But I thought better of it and said, what the hell? Why not make a YouTube channel and a podcast? So here we are, doing both, killing two birds with one stone. And so the purpose of this channel / podcast is to illustrate that we are improving dramatically as a civilization. Right now is hands down the best time to be alive. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize that. And when I tell a lot of people this, they don't believe it. They think I'm filling them with BS. And it's sad, and the reason for that is because of the negativity that the mainstream media pushes on us. All the bad makes it seem like the world is crumbling before us, when that really isn't the case. So, without any further ado, the first episode I would like to cover an article that I found on Human Progress. They are basically a branch off from Cato Institution. And so the article is titled, From Palace to Parlor, The Surprising History of Ice Cream. So, 350 years ago, ice cream was considered a rare delicacy. So that means you and I would not be getting any ice cream. It was reserved only for kings and rich aristocrats. And part of the reason for that has to do with the fact that refrigerators back in the day weren't just in a kitchen. No. You had to be able to basically afford to have an ice house. So basically a whole other house made of ice. And you had to have servants to cut the ice and haul the ice as well. And the first recorded ever serving of ice cream on a menu was from King Charles II to celebrate his 10th anniversary of ascending to the throne. Now, they don't know what the specific flavor was or anything like that. They just know that that's the first recorded event where ice cream was being served. Now, another interesting thing about ice cream that they share about in this article is that the more original, we'll say, the flavor, the more original the flavor of the ice cream, the higher status you held. So if you ate something as strange as like cucumber flavored ice cream, you'd be looked at as a freaking king, which you probably were if you were eating ice cream at that time anyway. But it didn't take long, however, for this rare commodity, this delicacy, to be available to people for literally a penny. So in about the 1850s, Italian immigrants moved to the UK. And when they moved to the UK, they brought this thing called the penny liquor. And the penny liquor was a little tin where it had ice cream in it. And they would sell it, so on and so forth. However, it ended up being the cause for a TB outbreak. And the reason for that is there's tons of reasons, because we had really poor hygiene back then. That could be something we cover in a future episode, and how lucky we are, especially in America, with our sewage system, our plumbing, everything like that. Because back then, at this time, the hygiene, the sewage system, everything was not the greatest. Anyway, getting back to the topic here. So, the penny liquor, the reason it was the cause for a TB outbreak is because they would clean out the tins with a dirty rag, and hence the name penny liquor. People would lick it into the bottom, and then, it just spread. So, because of that, you can actually thank the TB outbreak for your ice cream cones, because that's the reason they got created, so that way we can eliminate that problem. And now, from the article, it does show that it is not too sure where the first ice cream cone was made. However, there are two places. It is New York in the late 1980s and or St. Louis in 1904. So, within 200 years, ice cream went from being a rare commodity to being available to anybody who had a penny in their pocket and felt like having some ice cream. Nowadays, we don't have to worry about the TB outbreaks from ice cream. Anybody, literally anybody in the world, well, I can't say that, but most people in the world, if they want some ice cream on a hot summer day, they can go and get it. But not too long ago, you weren't able to do that. So that's just a little improvement that we've had as a civilization. Now, it's nothing major, it's nothing health related, it's not really, technological or anything like that. So I just wanted to start off this episode a little lighthearted and just let you guys know that one of the reasons why it's better to live today than it was 350 years ago, this is a very minuscule reason as to why it is, but you can actually eat ice cream now. You don't have to be rich, you don't have to be royalty to afford ice cream. That's awesome, because I know I love ice cream. Actually, a little off topic here, but I feel like sharing it with you guys. My wife and I actually just got an ice cream machine maker for Christmas. Anyway, I know that's off topic here, but back to the point. Nowadays, you can get ice cream whenever you want it, really. So that's an awesome thing. It's no longer reserved for the rich, royalty. It's awesome. So I hope you guys got something out of that. I hope you guys learned something from this. And I hope this is a start to shedding light on the positive things that are happening in our world today, and giving supporting reasons as to why today's the best time to be alive. Now, in future episodes, I will get on more serious topics. I just wanted to start this one off a little lighthearted, so I hope you guys enjoy. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, share, comment, just provide feedback. It would be very much appreciated. If there's a topic that you would like me to cover, that you know of something in particular that has improved and you would like me to cover, let me know. I will definitely have my email up, so that way you guys can send me that, or you can just comment. So let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. This is the first ever episode of A Better World. I'm your host, Luis Acevedo, and we're out.